Flau-Jae was... She looked really good. She really looked regal, but I'm just laughing because I heard somebody say she looked like she was going to a different event than everybody, and she did. Like, it was giving, like, okay, so I used to watch soap operas with my gram and my nana.
Yeah.
And we used to watch Young and the Restless.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever seen like the introduction to the Young and the Restless. I feel like everyone has, especially if you're from a West Indian household.
I used to watch Bold and Beautiful, my mom.
So it's same.
Yeah.
So like they have the slow-mos of them like turning and like looking all whatever in like their furs and stuff. That's what Flau-Jae reminded me of.
Yo,
Was like, and like, again, non-derogatory. It was like very glamorous, like about to look over my shoulder for a glamour shot. Like the makeup was great. The hair was great. The body was tea. Like it was statuesque.
Yes.
So I think she was the best dressed of the night, but I think she looked like she was going to like the freaking like Oscars,
Grammys,
the Met Gala. Like
facts.
she was just in a different league.
Yo, she was, you talk about ethereal. Like that girl was like beautiful. Okay. Picture this.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm ready.
Give me your media response first. Media trained response.
Okay.
And then I'm going to re-prompt you again.
Okay.
And then you're going to tell me how you really feel.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With the 8th pick of the 2026 WNBA draft, the Valkyries select Ashley Docking.
Okay.
There's been a trade.
I look good in purple. Oh, okay.
You're heading to Seattle.
Yeah. Oh, I look better in green.
This is your media trained advice.
Oh, you didn't ask a question yet.
This is just a prompt.
What do you mean?
So I
Like, how do I feel?
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Well,
Prompt. Media.
I don't know. I would probably just say like, I'm excited to be drafted in the W and whoever wants me, I want them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I want the person who wants me. Yeah.
All right. Okay, now let's do it again.
Okay.
With the 2026 of the WNBA draft, the Valkyries select Ashley Docking.
Yeah.
There's been a trade. You're headed to Seattle.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel?
Same way.
What?
Same way.
You're too media trained.
No.
Guys, she's a prof. Doesn't count.
No, because like really and truly, okay, so if I'm Flau-Jae, like I feel like the Bay would be a really good fit in terms of like her. For me in particular, like Seattle, the Bay, like I don't give a shit.
Really? Oh my gosh. No, I was like, oh, rude. When I saw the trade, okay, first of all, I was thinking she got drafted to the Valkyries and I was like, okay, clap, clap, clap.
I take umbrage to the fact that you think I'm too media trained because you don't. First of all, if I knew what the trade was, basically me for 2 seconds, I would feel disrespected.
Because it was basically that though.
No, it was. But like in terms of just the place, I firmly believe, and you know this, we've had this conversation about a lot of other things. I want to be where I'm valued.
Oh yeah.
And I want so
to where
so
you're
the
wanted.
Valkyries want to draft me and then they want to trade me to Seattle. Bye. I guess I'm getting some rain boots.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm wearing my hair in a slick back because the curls are not gonna be. They're not gonna like the humidity.
Crazy. No, I feel like
look at a mess.
if I was a player and I didn't have any context,
Okay.
like I would be like, okay, great, I'm going to the Bay. The Bay is beautiful, and also for Flau-Jae, it's California. You know, she's already like this like brand in and of herself.
The vibe fits her.
It completely fits her. They already came up with like Flau'Bay. Yeah. Bro.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like I like it in theory, but I don't like it off the tongue.
It doesn't.
Flau'Bay.
It sounds like moisture. Like
it also sounds
moist.
like cooking, like when you
Flau'Bay.
flambe.
Oh, Flau'Bay.
Flau'Bay.
They're already coming with like all the things,
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, I'll be on the beach. Like you can find me, whatever. Like kicking it to go to from like that in theory to like one of the rainiest cities in North America. And a lot less of a bigger market too. Like, don't get me wrong, there's no shade on Seattle as a city, but it's a lot less bigger of a market for the brand that she is.
Okay.
And it's not impossible, and there's obviously movement that happens in your career, but like
the culture for
different culture
for Golden State feels like it would be more akin
aligned
to Flau-Jae for sure. When I heard that was the draft pick, I was like, oh yeah, that resonates with me. I'm aligned.
Yeah.
And then, but the craziest part wasn't even the trade because like ultimately it's a business and these things happen. The craziest part was the return. Shout out to Marta Suarez and a future second round draft pick.
Yeah.
Because what the. I'm so sorry, Evan. Like you can chalk that up as 6 on the counter because I'm saying that with my chest. What the actual F? Because again, we talked about it, and I would say that my prioritization is best player available marketability as the second factor.
Really?
Flau-Jae is marketable. People people love this girl.
But
so you're going to trade her for, sorry, like who?
Suarez?
No, but like no shade to her. Like, listen, you're at the draft.
And
you're even in a position to get drafted.
Literally.
Like,
amazing.
I'm not taking anything away from you, but like, let's be so honest about the tiers of athletes that we have in terms of marketability specifically. Flau-Jae is in a separate tier.
So the Valkyries GM's name is Ohemaa Nyanin, and she was really slippery when she was trying to explain why she made the trade. And I will say, like, some context here. Apparently, it is reported that the trade was actually decided before the draft began.
Which, problematic.
Very interesting, right? So I'm like, was this Seattle's pick then? Because if that was the case, then Seattle actually selected her originally and they traded after. And then that means Suarez was the Valkyries pick for later.
Yeah, but you can't there's no way that it makes any sense to make a trade before you know the players that are available without caveats. Because who knows if Marta would have been there?
Yeah.
Who knows if Flau-Jae would have been there? You can't, when there's so many picks in between, because Flau-Jae was 8, Marta was 17.
Exactly.
So you have, whatever the math is, 9 picks in between.
That's a lot.
And that's over half the league. That's 2/3 of the league, or whoever the picks are designated to, that get a chance to up this deal.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about right now?
Yeah.
If that was the case and it was decided upon and there wasn't a caveat, player dependent, insane. If the caveat is you're trading your top 10 first round draft pick for 2 seconds, insane.
Yeah. You know, it's
not disclosing the reasoning.
Yeah.
Insane. Although she didn't say much, but she said a lot.
Bro.
Mm-hmm. You want me to read the quote? I have it.
If you have it, read it.
I do. Okay. I'm going to take a beat to be able to eloquently give a response. This is what the GM said. I don't have a lot of detail to share. 1, because I'm exhausted. I don't have the capacity for this. 2, because I want to be very thoughtful when I'm talking about other humans and their basketball abilities and how they would or would not show up for our squad.
Huh?
No, we're reading between the lines. And that in of itself is a strategy. We're reading between the lines. You've done nothing but given us an opportunity to speculate.
Yeah.
By not saying anything.
Yeah.
All you've allowed us to do is speculate. But you did say a lot. How they would or would not show up for our squad. Imagine your friend said that about you. Like
how Ashley would or would not show up for my
Pilates
class.
Yeah. How Sav would or wouldn't. Well, I invited Sav, but we'll see if she shows up. She said she would, but who's to say?
How she would or would not.
Like, is she going to plank or is she going to just sit there? Turns out.
So that's rude. That's so, first of all,
she did plank.
My knee.
Oh my God.
My neepkins.
Okay, Flau'Bay. Yeah, okay, Flau'Bay.
My neepkins, my Gianna neepkins hurt, okay?
Don't. You Flau'Bay, get out of here.
Flau'Bay.
But yeah, so what I make of this is that, so first of all, she's shading her basketball ability.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to speak on her basketball abilities. And then she's saying how they would or would not show up for our squad. Is she referring to the fact that Flau-Jae is in the entertainment business as well?
And is
she referring to the fact that she is a music artist and she loves music and it's in her family and she has a record and she's affiliated with Lil Wayne? And
for those who don't know, like Flau-Jae's name actually comes from her dad's like artist name, which was camouflage. And I think that her dad's no longer with us. Like, from what I read, he passed away. So it's kind of like an ode as well, which also to me, I'm like, when in the business of this world of sports, where more and more athletes are just becoming these brands, and not just, but like they're becoming brands. What is so wrong with like having a brand that you are also signed with Rock Nation?
I don't think it's a problem. I think it's what's your priority here? And like, can you put that aside when you're in basketball season?
I think she's looking at the long term. Like, because like, let's be so for real. What is the average lifespan of a WNBA career? It's not long. It's not long at all. Like,
well, now with the money, I feel like these girls are gonna be hanging on like the edge of a cliff, white knuckling.
It's still, whether with even with or without the money, like we saw, was it Charlie Collier? who from the 2021 draft.
Yeah, she's in the league for 2 years.
She was in the league. She was the first round pick, number 1 that got cut, and she was only in there for 2 years. And so and that's without the money. And I'm sure she wasn't playing for the money.
I don't know. I think that is a little bit of an unfair comparison, especially the way that things are now with like the way that it's moving, the extra roster spots, the developmental roster spots.
Things are changing. It's hard to judge that.
Also, how we're talking about how there's going to be a developmental league.
There has to be.
After the next round of expansion teams, like the 2028, 9 and 30, whatever the next round is, with like Philly and Detroit. There's gonna have to be some kind of like G League for the girls. Yeah, league.
100%.
Still G League.
No, there has to be. There definitely has to be. It has to go that direction eventually. But yeah, no, I think it's very interesting. Also, I saw that the internet are blowing up about this, and I love this, but Aiden, Flau-Jae's little brother.
Oh, it's so
his little strut.
I know.
When he's like, me?
When he shuffled over. I know. For the interview with Holly. It was so cute.
Literally me on my way to the ice cream store in the middle of the summer.
It was giving March of the Penguins.
Yeah,
it was so cute. It was so cute.
It's a good reference.
Just ready to like be put under like his mom's like little whatever. Yeah, very, very cute.
He was such a cutie.